I'm not done raging about these Harley Quinn talents. You have to understand that Harley Quinn is a legendary unit that should probably have legendary based talents. Talents that don't sound like common, rare, epic talents. And I got into this thing with a person on Discord, where they said, "Oh, that 13 talent is so bad." The Jester Smack that deals 5%. So we'll start with that. When a boss or mini-boss appears, the Harley Quinn smacks them with a hammer and damages all monsters in an area around the target for 5% of their maximum health. So, in comparison, of course, this always happens. I swear, I had this open. There is no length of time that... I feel like that intro was very quick to where this should still be open. I do this all the time. In comparison, 5% is what Cold Mage does. Frozen targets die if their health drops below 5%. Who uses Cold Mage for this? Like, is this like a talent that Cold Mage got and everybody was like, "Oh my god, I gotta use this in my deck now. Everybody play Cold Mage because this talent is so good." And it also, freezes things. So, and then there's Jack in the Box, that has it's a 1.5 second, that they can't use their abilities. But the problem with that is that the Jack in the Box spawns in the center of the field. So it doesn't even hit a boss. So I don't know what abilities they're trying to stop, but it's not boss abilities. And if it is, you technically already got hit by whatever the boss ability is. It will just 1.5 second prevent them from using the ability next time. So if you were gonna get bedlammed, you would have gotten bedlammed. You just might not get bedlammed the second time. Let's go up a notch. This is a 10% chance. When receiving a card, the Harley Quinn will give one more. My comparison for this one, Rogue. So you have a 10% chance for getting an additional card. For percentage sake, you have a 15% chance of getting a Shinobi. If you haven't watched This Video Ends Whenever I Get a Shinobi, go check that out. That one's really funny. You have a better chance of getting a Shinobi than you do getting an extra card. Well, let's go over here. Art of Imitation is the only thing that I think is kind of okay. 10% bonus to critical damage. Critical damage, not critical chance. There's a difference there. Whatever your current bonus is. My current bonus is 45-55%. I'm not sure if you now have a 45-65, or if you have 45-65 crit now, or if it's 10% of 45-55. I don't know if it's what I'm saying is I don't know if it's 40 if it then adds to that and is now 45-65. Or if it takes 10% of your total crit and adds that number. I feel like that's the only thing that Harley Quinn is used for. That these talents with these numbers, that's the only thing that it's going to be used for. And I don't think that the one talent is that good of a reason to use this. Changeling's tricks. This is, I'm going the wrong way. Here we go. 100 mana. Harley Quinn will exchange them for 100 mana if you receive 5 cards. So if you copy 5 things with Harley Quinn, you get 100 mana. What does Priestess give? Gift to the Heavens? Gift to the Heavens generates 300 mana whenever you merge something on a Gift to the Heavens tile. Morning Prayer just straight up gives 40 mana whenever it's placed on the field. I feel like Cauldron is probably a better version of this. How long would it take you to get mana from what is that? Like, it's 2... No, I think it goes up to 5 on a vampire. So 2 bites? No, 20 bites? 20 bites on a max vampire? And it does other things? It's so bad, man. Like, it's laughably... Like, I'm convinced that this has to be a 5% bonus to damage of all units. I don't even want to try to compare this to a different talent. It just automatically sounds bad. 5% extra damage is 5 points of damage every 100 damage that you do. If you do 1,000 damage, you're now in your next wave going to do 1,050 damage. This has to be... We're going to find out that Russia does April Fool's Day all month long. I'm convinced that they are either going to change all of these numbers, and these aren't real numbers, or we're going to find out that in Russia, they do April Fool's all month long. It's April Fool's month. That's what it is in Russia. They celebrate April Fool's month. It's not just on the 1st. It's the whole month. The whole month of April is April Fool's Day, and they thought that it would be really funny if they used a Harley Quinn and they made it look like Clown, and then the patch is going to get released, and they're going to be like, just kidding, these are all of Clown's talents. Clown got talents. You thought that we would put a legendary unit, we would give it in a 24.1. We never do that. We never do like large patch things in a 0.1. Like, if we're gonna introduce a legendary or a new unit, talents for units, we're gonna put it in a 25.0, a 26.0. We never do that in a 0.1. Why would you guys think that we would do it in a 0.1? Haha, we're so funny. We're so funny because in Russia, April Fool's Day is all month long, and it's so funny, and it's so funny, and it's so great.